Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat, welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some gameplay of the new SMG, winning on Fortnite, how to win with the new SMG, the new meta, what an awesome weapon this is. You've got to try it out guys once you get onto Fortnite. Make sure you're trying this weapon out. If you can get the blue rarity of it, it's going to be absolutely awesome. It does absolute tons of damage and probably is one of the best weapons that's been added into Fortnite in a long time. So here I'm just showing the end of the game, doing a little bit of an allié, kind of showing the start of the game, but no intro, or the end should I say, at the start of the video, and just being like, whoa. But yeah, you can see there 42 damage to the head. That SMG tears people apart with shotguns. So we're going to be going over this game and going over exactly how I got this Victory Royale using this new SMG. So let's get straight into this. So the first thing I'm going to tell you guys is the actual stats of the weapon. So the common version of the weapon, the white version, does 19 damage, then the green version does actually 20 damage, and then the rare version does 21. For headshots, that does double, and the rounds in the mag is 30, and it uses light ammo. An absolutely amazing SMG. Unfortunately, our favourite SMG though, the tactical SMG, has been removed, but this new SMG could become our favourite SMG due to it being so overpowered. The rate of fire is absolutely insane, and you can tear people apart for the entire game. As you can see me there, I rip people apart all of the time with this SMG. It's absolutely crazy. The fire rate is mad. So here I am looting around, getting some loot, ready to go into battle with this new SMG. It's going to be an absolutely crazy gameplay, so stay tuned for this one. I'm absolutely buzzing to show you guys some tips and tricks and the new meta with this SMG. So I've only actually played one game of it and just gathering a few bits and bobs of information what this would work well with. Well, from what I ran in this gameplay, I just ran the SMG on its own and it worked pretty well. For example, if you had 2 of these in your inventory, you could probably do pretty well because that would be 60 bullets coming at you pretty fast without reloading. Sounds pretty cool to me, and it's very, very accurate in close range. So to be honest, this gun is really going to see itself play pretty well against shotguns. It shoots faster than the LMG from what I've gathered, and maybe even faster than the minigun. The downside to it, the drop off is quite high, so if you're shooting someone at a distance, you're not going to get that much damage. But at medium range, for example, just near enough like that house over there, or this guy who's in front of me fighting me now, you could easily get a lot of damage on him. Now here you can see me using it against this structure. It rips through structure in 10 bullets, so it can really counter in build fights. Don't know how that rocket didn't do damage. In this fight, it was my first fight in the game in like about 3 days, so I was thinking, you know, I've got to kind of play a bit more passive here. I'm not 100% sure what's going on, so I used my rocket to get the kill. I really wanted to get a kill with the SMG, but it is only the first kill of the game. Near enough every other kill requires the SMG, so it's absolutely awesome. So I fire the rocket in a minute. You see me get some damage with the rocket. I think where he might go to, I think he goes there. Get a nice hit with the rocket, and I try and finish him off with the SMG, but he manages to do quite a bit of damage, so I'm a little bit nervous. So I think, you know, we may as well just get the confirmed kill with the rocket just so we can guarantee it. So I can see him pushing up here, so I know he's pushing up there. What I do is I just get the rocket in where he's placed his ramp, get a nice little kill there because I just wanted to guarantee the kill just so I didn't get killed. But as we keep moving through the gameplay, you'll see some amazing clips for this SMG. It's probably one of them weapons that can go with a few other weapons in your inventory. Now, you could actually take it over a shotgun. It is debatable, and obviously this is my first game on with it, and I haven't really 100% decided, is it better than a shotgun yet? I'd probably say a shotgun and an SMG would be a pretty good combo, but to be honest, I've been playing like start game, or should I say like early game, you know, when you first drop in, and I played a few games after this, and a lot of people have just been absolutely wrecking me. I've had the tactical shotgun, I hit them once and it's too late, I'm already dead because they've killed me with their SMG. So I assume early game, without actually planning like any build fights and stuff like that, you're going to see this SMG absolutely rocking. However, the ammo does get consumed so quickly that you're going to see a lot of people running out of ammo on it. The good thing about this SMG is it's actually going to tame down the minigun, I guess, because on squads and stuff, if people are all carrying this SMG, then people are going to be like, you know, the minigun, do we want to use it? And the answer to that will probably be yes still, but may not see as much use because people may actually take the SMGs and they may think, you know, we need the light ammo, we can't give it to give it to one person, so they can fire the minigun. Very interesting concept. For some reason I don't know what this guy was doing. I think he was just a newbie player at default. He didn't actually have his SMG out, or he didn't have any gun out. He just kind of just switched to his pickaxe and tried hitting me. Unfortunately, the guy was just absolutely torn apart by the SMG. You can see how quickly it can rip people apart if you get the right moment and the right positioning. This game, there are so many weird weird heals that I do. For some reason I take 4 damage all the time. I just don't notice. Again, it was my first game on. I was actually AFK for a bit of it. Like when I'm driving and stuff, sometimes I go on my phone and stuff like that. I'm not actually 100% concentrating around me. I'm just driving with one hand. So it's an interesting concept, but it works out pretty well. So you can see I'm just driving around. There's no point in me showing you guys me driving the car. I'm just simply passing around, seeing what I can find, looting around, going around, hopefully being able to find some more enemies. Not coming across anyone just yet. Found a nice little gun up here, SMG. I thought it was the Scar, didn't want it, so I left it because I thought I'd keep the sorry, LMG, not SMG. Thought I'd keep the SMG. Got a nice grenade launcher. Again, 2 explosives, awesome combo. The grenade launcher has definitely seen a big play in the recent meta. Even with the limit on the explosive ammo, it still sees great play, the grenade launcher, because it is a very overpowered weapon, and same with the rocket. So many people dislike the weapons, and I know why, but it makes perfect sense to use them if you have one, because you have the advantage near enough every single time. Anyway, any minute now, we're about to encounter our next fight. I jump in my car, I drive down the road a little bit, and there's a guy actually just around this corner. Now here again, you'll see some amazing SMG gameplay, and a lot of close calls, to be fair, do happen in this game. So I go around here, I didn't even notice the guy was camping behind a rock. He's just there camping behind that rock, and I'm thinking, how can I eliminate this guy? So I build up nice and quickly. He's suppressing me with an LMG by the looks of it. Get a few shots off with my AR, get a decent amount of damage. I've done 99 damage to him. Firing a rocket, he actually dodges the rocket. Time to show off the SMG, and boom. Oh my, 3 shots to the head, 32 damage, absolutely ripped. The guy didn't know what to do. At that sort of distance as well, hitting them headshots at 32 damage was absolutely insane. If you're getting that at that rate of fire, you are going to rip people apart. So this SMG might need a nerf in the future. We're going to have to see. Again, my car is glitching out. I'm not too sure what's going on. So my plan here was to drive around the mountain and actually go up on top of the big mountain by flush. Now the reason I'm planning on that is because I wanted the height advantage, and I also have a launch pad, so if required, if the circle was to move, I'm actually getting up high so I can like launch pad off and get to a nice safe spot when the circle actually locates, if it is not on the mountain. So taking that high ground was a good move. I obviously knew that other people would try taking it. For example, this guy's shooting me here, so what I decided to do, I don't decide to turn back because I haven't got long to get my car up there. I've got to go all the way around the mountain, so I just decided to like scroll or swerve left to right, so hopefully he'd like miss me, and he did. He only hit me once, which was good, so luckily I survived that. He could have easily got a looking shot on me and got me, unfortunately, there, but luckily I got out of it. I do a little drift around there and managed to get on top of this mountain pretty quickly. So when I position myself up here, I'm positioning myself for the end game. I know there's 7 people left. I've got a decent amount of resources. I'm ready for near enough any build fight. I'm also ready to get out of here if possible with resources, and I've got 2 shopping trolleys at my disposal if required as well to go different directions. Obviously I've got my big car as well, but coming down a mountain, a shopping trolley could be more useful, especially when the circle's a little bit smaller. It's not as big as object, and also it's a lot smaller and a lot quieter, so comes in more useful in them situations. So I know there's a guy pushing me here. I see him again. SMG time, whip it out and absolutely rip this guy apart. There's another good demonstration of the SMG. A very, very close call though, winning the fight with 5 health only. I go straight into a bush and heal up. Pretty newbie, but I'm just healing up quickly. It doesn't really matter. Then I think I saw a bit of a medkit. I wasn't too sure where. I'm kind of thinking, you know, where did the loot go? Where did all this guy's loot go? And they actually popped down the mountain. So I can pop down here, grab this medkit and get myself back up to 100 HP. And luckily the guy had 3 medkits. So I decided to take it over the sniper, because seeing where the circle's ending now, it's actually ending in quite like a compact area, so I don't really need like a sniper really. Obviously it could come in handy, but with this new SMG and trying it out, I wanted to keep that instead of a sniper. So I thought, you know, I'll take 2 explosives, nice little assault rifle, nice little SMG, and 3 medkits. Obviously 2 now because I've just consumed 1. So we're in a position now where we've got 1 minute left until the circle moves. I've planned my escape with the launch pad, but we need to kind of get a safe like route. So I've got to kind of pick which enemies to fire at and know what to do. Now I did drop my sniper. At this point I did wish I had it, but it's okay because I can just use the rocket at the people I'm attacking, and it does work out quite well. I don't get any kills with it, but I do manage to like suppress. So I see that guy there building a little base. I think, you know, we can cancel that pretty easily. I've also got some spare rockets back where that guy died. His loot actually contained a few spare rockets which I can use, which will come in very, very handy. You'll see in a minute. I actually go to use the shopping trolley to escape to that. I'm suppressing that guy, and I'm thinking I fired 2 rockets in here. You know, I could do with an extra 2 rockets. Every little bit of rocket does help with this game because, as you guys know, this sniper shot is very, very close from him as well. As you guys do know, the rockets have got an extreme cap on now, so you can't carry endless. So what I do, this is quite funny, I use the shot controller to quickly zoom over there. I go down the mountain using the shot controller to kind of reduce fall damage. I don't know if I'd take fall damage anyway, it's just funny to use the shot controller, grab the rockets there and head straight back up instantly. Now I know I've only got 3 seconds left, the storm's going to be coming in, so now I plan my escape with my launch pad. I'm thinking, whereabouts should I use my launch pad? I was thinking maybe I should use it here, but I thought, you know, we'll use it on the highest point of the mountain just so no one shoots it down, and we'll get it down pretty quickly. What I do here is I actually just destroyed a tree, only a little thing, nothing too major, just gets in the way just in case I get stuck in the branches. Activate the launch pad and off I go. Pull that chute, I know there's one guy to the left in that 1x1, I know there's a guy in front of me somewhere, I see him there jumping up and down. So now I'm in a position where I found 2 of the enemies out of 4, obviously I'm one of the 5th, so out of the 4, so I know where 2 of the enemies are, and I'm position myself in a good position to kind of take out the next few enemies. So behind this tree where I am right now, I know I can kind of push in. I use a double ramp push. Again, I use another ramp push, and this player seems to be a decent player, and unfortunately, because it was one of my first games on, I just couldn't get the hang of the building straight away. So I was like, oh no, I've lost the build fight. This is the end of the game for me. However, I pull down to the bottom, go around the back, and he doesn't expect me to go here. He gets a shotgun shot on me, but only does 14 damage. Again, shotguns are just awful at the moment. Rocket, unfortunately, doesn't do any damage. I fire another rocket in there, he manages to build out of it, and then I think it's time to pull out the SMG. The SMG comes out, I try and get myself in a good position to take this guy out. I see him in there, I get my rocket reloaded, I think it's time to get the rocket in. I fire the rocket in, switch the SMG, and mow this guy down to pieces. We were 42 damage in the head, I think it's twice that might have been, and takes him out pretty quickly. He actually has some decent loot, but the first thing I want to do is actually med up as quick as possible, just so I can get myself on max health, just so well, in case someone else really comes along. I see the golden scar, it's probably not going to come in that handy with me trying out the new SMG, but obviously it's always good to have it for backup. So I think to myself, we can get hold of that golden scar, get it in our inventory, and we'll be ready to use that if required, but I don't think I actually use it because it's just not really needed. I've got a rocket and this new SMG, it's just a mad meta. This SMG is absolutely insane, and I want to know what you think of it. Leave a comment down below what your opinion is on this new SMG. It's absolutely crazy, and to be honest, probably is one of the best upcoming guns within Fortnite Battle Royale, unless it gets a nerf or put straight in the locker. We'll have to see. It definitely is like overpowering shotguns, and it's very OP, but we'll have to see exactly what happens. Here you can see me just building up to the high ground here, trying to keep my position. I actually see one of the guys at the distance there, about north 345 is that, I think, might be, or 350, around there, 345, yeah, around there. The guy is actually on that hill over there and just north in front of me, so I'm thinking I can take him out, but I've got to get in the right position. So again, I'm in an okay spot, and I know I have another launch pad, so I get that ready to go in a second. Here we go. So I get my launch pad down, and what I do is I just launch pad into the fight. Unfortunately, this is probably one of the luckiest fights I've had in a while. Not exactly lucky, just clever. I actually end up having a fight between 3 people. So you can see this guy here, he's having a battle with me now. He's trying to take me out. And he's actually using Builder Pro, which is pretty funny. So I just get out of there quickly because this guy's firing rockets in, and then he's shooting at me again. So I build up quick as I can. I keep building and building up as fast as I can really quickly. Just getting up here, not super fast. Obviously, I can build a little bit faster. I'm just building at a decent speed to get a nice little height advantage. I use the jump pad to get away from the situation, just because I was getting pretty nervous in that situation. And then I know he gets the kill. I see it in the kill feed. I now know it's a 1v1. Again, I get my SMG out. I switch to him nicely here, and boom, absolutely tear him apart with the SMG as he tries and takes me out with a scar, I believe. So it really does show how overpowered that new gun is. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a comment where you think this SMG is going to sit in the meta, and once again, this is Postbox Pat signing out.